There's one thing I'd like to say, because it's like, I am very aware, for anybody that's, well, too polite to say anything. It's like, yeah, I don't fucking often fucking look after myself. You know? No, but I suffer with depression. I'm not gonna fucking apologize for that. This world is so obsessed with appearances. And no, that's not a dig at any one of you. It's just the reality of the situation. This world genuinely is obsessed with appearances to the point where it causes so many problems. I was watching a video on YouTube earlier about a girl who appeared on Big Brother that ended up dying because this world is obsessed with appearances. This world's obsession with appearances encouraged her to develop anorexia, and it ended up killing her. Now me, I'm a stubborn fucker. I'm fucking very fucking well aware that a lot of people will look at me and think, jump in the fucking shower, you dirty bastard. And then others will think, oh, but, what if she gets offended if I say something? So I get it. I do understand. I'm not a complete asshole. I may sound like it, but I'm actually a really lovely fucking person underneath all my anger. See, I'm just honest. And I do get it. I don't hate you and I don't blame you for it. I'm very much aware of it myself. It's like, I could see my fucking self-recording fucking this, and I look a lot better at the fucking moment than I fucking do in a lot of my fucking videos. But part of the reason why, despite, I used to fucking try. If I was planning on fucking making a video, even if I was gonna fucking rant and rave in it, I did try to fucking, keep up a fucking appearances, but life has done my nut in to the fucking point where I've sunken so fucking deep into depression over the fucking years that I stopped giving a shit. And for me, when I'm in this mode that I'm in right now, where I'm calm, I'm able to express myself to a degree without, getting angry or upset. It's not fucking easy to get off my bloody chest, even at the best of times. I've never been very good at putting, expressing how I'm feeling in words. I've always been one to do it in action, because words never come out right. They always come out the opposite to how I mean them. I've always struggled with my communication ever since I was a kid, because I'm mildly autistic, so trying to find the right words and it not come out sounding offensive, even though I wasn't meaning to be offensive, I was just saying something out of confusion, but it came out to sound like I was personally attacking someone. So I'm very aware that my communication skills tend to offend people, even if I'm not actually saying it out of anything other than confusion, or just because I'm upset, not because I'm personally attacking someone, which is why I try to say in my videos that You know, if you're going to put yourself in that fucking category, then you need to take a long look in the mirror and ask yourself, why are you getting offended? Because I'm not actually targeting anyone in particular when I rant and rave in my videos. It's just, well, a specific type of attitude, not a specific type of person. And this is the reality of this fucking world today, that it's so obsessed with appearances that it gets very offended very fucking easily. And me, I stopped giving a shit about fucking how I fucking look in these videos. I'm more fucking concerned with how I sound than how I fucking look, because I'm very, very, very fucking aware that a lot of people fucking misinterpret what I'm actually saying, and I don't like that. You know, but when it comes to my looks, I don't give a shit. You know, I'll make a fucking effort when I feel ready to. But part of me is not bothered about it. Part of me is. The part of me that's not is not bothered because of the fact of this world needs a fucking wake-up call to a lot of fucking things. It's like with me, you know, the days when I make a fucking effort to look after my fucking self are on the fucking days when I feel like this fucking world gives a shit. And no, I'm not trying to fucking guilt trip you. This is what I mean about it's hard for me to put my fucking feelings into words, because everybody, if you're autistic, you understand what I mean. You say things not fucking because of, you're trying to guilt trip. You just say them because they're true. You know? It's not, I'm thinking if I say this, I might get attention. It's not something that comes into the mind of an autistic person. It's, well, this is the way it is. I'll just say that. So, and then people get offended or an attitude fucking problem because they took it the fucking wrong way because they thought you were having a go at them. And it's like, no, or they start trying to mollycoddle you because they think you were fucking trying to guilt trip, and it's like, no. It's just true. It's just... so it's like, the way I see it is like, this world, just like the girl that went on Big Brother that died of anorexia, this world is, you should fucking look after your fucking self. It's like, I'm not gonna fucking feel guilty because I don't always look after my fucking self. I suffer with depression. Why the fuck should I apologise? And it's like, you got all these fucking people on different fucking formats, social fucking media, all over the fucking, just all over the fucking place. Raising fucking awareness for all these different fucking mental health issues, but you fucking sat there fucking getting fucking offended by the fucking fact that I fucking look like I need to fucking make more effort to look after my fucking self. It's like, well, how are you gonna fucking know what depression looks like if you're fucking offended to see it? Me, I don't care. A lot of the fucking time, well, not a lot of them, fucking half the fucking time. Half the fucking time I don't look after my fucking self because I'm depressed. The other fucking half the fucking time is because I'm autistic, I lose track of fucking time. I've already got 3 interests. That's it. gaming, listening to music, and spending time in nature. They're the only things that fucking interest me. And when I'm doing any one of those fucking things, keeping track of time is not something I do. And on the times when I'm not fucking depressed, on the times when I'm not depressed, I'm so fucking in my own little fucking world that I don't end up fucking, jumping in the fucking shower or doing fucking anything fucking like that because, I'm lost in my own little fucking world because, like I said, anybody who knows, anybody who's suffers with autism will understand exactly what I mean. It's like you're just, because we've got so few interests, we're very deeply focused on them. So when we're doing those things that do interest us, snapping us out of our own little world, depending on the severity of our autism, can be sometimes next to impossible. Me, I'm lucky. I'm only mildly autistic. So I can, I'm a lot easier to snap fucking out of it. It's just, I'm, and I know people there like that, it's like, oh, well, then you should have some fucking support in your fucking life. Yeah, I know, but part of my problem on fucking that is the fact of, there's not enough available, and the other fucking part of the fucking problem with that is that I am too nice for my own fucking good. A lot of the time, I've known for years I needed fucking help, but I felt guilty seeking it because of the fact of there's so little fucking support available and I've met so many people throughout my life that needed support just as fucking, if not more than I did, that it'd be like, I refused to seek the fucking help because I wanted, it's like I felt guilty about it because of the fact of these people need it more than I do, and, it's not like I'm completely incapable of looking after myself, because I'm not. I've just fallen on fucking hard times in recent years with, the death of my best friend, the death of the love of my life. Say money fucking issues and, COVID and shit. COVID fucking hit me fucking hard, not because of... It didn't affect me in the bloody sense of... Because I was a hermit before fucking COVID fucking happened anyway, for the most part. But, so it didn't affect... It didn't affect me in that regard, because, I'd only leave my house fucking once a week at most, and that was only to go to the shop. So in that sense, it didn't affect me, but in the sense of... my routine, it butchered me. So it's like... on the days when I did leave my fucking house, I did have... I'd go shopping and whatnot on those few days that I did leave my fucking house, that I would go shopping. So I'd go out and buy my fucking, my weekly food. But then I ended up, because of COVID, having to order it all online, and I got stuck in this fucking routine that, hasn't been easy for me to break. So I've been more of a fucking hermit since COVID than I was before it happened. And all these fucking things, one after another, just kind of fucking, butchered my routine and encouraged me to sink deeper and deeper into depression. And with a lot of the shops that were actually helping me manage my conditions closing down as a result of COVID, it fucked me even more. So my routine just went out the fucking window. You know, and as anyone who suffers with autism knows, we don't cope fucking well to change at the best of times. When we're having to deal with a shit ton of it all in one go, we tend to melt down. And yeah, the worst fucking part of the COVID crisis that fucking happened was a month before fucking COVID hit the fucking UK. The love of my life fucking died, so I was already sinking into fucking depression before it hit, and after COVID fucking destroyed my coping routine. Oh, this is the end result, and I'm not gonna fucking apologize to anyone for that. I know, I do your head in. I know. And I can feel your sympathy, I can feel your understanding, and, I know you probably don't fucking believe me, but I do know, and it's fine. Us autistics are very intuitive people, even if we don't always know how to put it into words. Say, our brain may be a little bit faulty when it comes to putting things into words, but our hearts work very well. Just like people that lose their hearing or lose their fucking eyesight, their other senses kick in to the fucking point fucking where it adapts to the loss of something. And for us autistic people, we're very aware. We got our empathic skills. We can feel it, and we can project our feelings without the words. It's just most people can't cope with it, because this world isn't used to opening its fucking heart, because every time it does, a terrorist fucking starts trouble and starts thinking it's entitled to start conquering the fucking world and enslaving fucking it and demanding it bows to its fucking will. And it's happened over the centuries so many fucking times, as this world is frightened to open up because of the amount of fucking people that they don't trust. That are never honest about their fucking intentions. So when they do meet honest people, they find it hard to believe, and then when the when it comes to like that it was real all along, it's oh shit. And as an autistic fucking person, I get it. We fucking melt down fucking every 5 fucking minutes, so so I got it out of the way. It's not easy to offend an autistic person, no matter how we sound. We sound angry and extremely emotional, but we're a lot more mellow than we seem. We're just not very good at putting it into words.